Kick your summer off in style with the brand that's reinventing men's basics, Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is so much more than just underwear. Their full collection includes t-shirts, polos, button-ups, shorts, pants, swims, and so much more. With light and breathable fabric technology, Mack Weldon keeps you cool and comfortable all summer. From work to working out, happy hour to playing with your kids, Mack Weldon has men's essentials for whatever your day includes. I love the Mack Weldon socks. They're soft, breathable. I can walk around all summer long. And when I'm sporting those Mack Weldon swimmers, the Vesper Polo, the Maverick Tech Chino shorts and Radius short, I tell you, I'm comfortable and casual, and I'm looking damn good. Dive into Mack Weldon's swim line with trunk and board short options that are quick to dry and have 4-way stretch fabric. When you're not in the pool, Mack Weldon's new Maverick Tech Chino short and Radius shorts are the perfect additions to your summer wardrobe. Mack Weldon also has a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue with shipping for life. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code PEASANTS for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Fuck it.
This is episode 886, and we're doing it live, and we've got two guys that need no introduction. Their names are Harvey and Steve. Welcome, Harvey and Steve.
Harvey and Wayne, Steve?
Which one's Harvey?
Oh, God. Who wants to be Harvey and who wants to be Steve?
I want to be Weinstein.
Who's more? Oh, God. Who looks more like a Steve? Who looks more like when I was thinking of Harvey, I was thinking of the
Steve
the old,
Harvey?
I was thinking of the old Jimmy Stewart movie, Harvey, where the guy sees the invisible rabbit.
Oh.
And like the whole movie is like, oh, I want you to meet Harvey, and the whole movie's built up upon him like being crazy. Spoiler alert for an 80-year-old movie, but in the end, the fucking giant rabbit ends up being real, and like saves him.
How could you spoil that?
Come on, dude.
Pimp Monk looks like more like Harvey Weinstein, and Shabisky looks more like Steve Harvey.
I recommend everyone watch the Harvey movie because, like, Jimmy Stewart's, he's a rich guy that, like, lives alone, and there's, like, up above the mantle to his fireplace, there's a picture of him with the giant rabbit, and he's always like, hey, I want you to meet Harvey. And then the end, they're about to, like, throw him in the insane asylum, and then Harvey, fucks everybody up from throwing this dude in the insane asylum, the invisible 7-foot rabbit man, Harvey.
There was a really shitty like dive bar in Linwood called Harvey's, and it had a big rabbit as the logo. So I wonder if it must be from that.
It's probably related.
It has to.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I've never watched a movie with Jimmy Stewart in it.
We watched It's a Wonderful Life,
and then that one, and then I think he's in It's a Mad World. Right?
Yes, he is.
That's
he's one of the bigger
seen.
Actors of that time.
Yeah, that's the only two I've seen with him.
Here's Harvey. It came out in 1950.
Yeah,
it's actually a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harvey's Tavern is permanently closed though. But it was a real shithole. You could see right here, it's got the little bunny on the top.
Yeah, that has to do with it in some way, at least.
I had a little girl friend that was an alcoholic, and I took her there one night, and this guy in the bar like molested her like 3 times, and I like the first time he was super drunk. The first time he was super drunk, and the woman at the bar is like, "Oh, he's a regular here. I'll tell him to stop." The second time, I was like, "I'm gonna kick his ass," and she was like, "No, he's a regular here," and I was like, "I'm seriously gonna kick his ass," and the girl was like, "No, don't." And then the third time we got kicked out because I was like, "I'm gonna kick his ass." She's like, "You have to leave." I'm like, "Oh my god, this guy's literally groping." This I should have just pieced him in, but I knew like they probably would have called the police on me. Like they had his back, and I was like, I was so mad.
What a weird story to tell. I'm glad we could start off the show with this.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a nice way to start off the show.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Since since you spoiled Harvey for
Oh
me.
yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna watch that tomorrow too.
Yeah. Sorry.
I had it on
sorry,
my...
I ruined the 75-year-old movie for you.
I had it on my
didn't mean
Netflix
to.
queue.
It's all my fault. Billy tells his weird stories. It's me.
I had it on my Netflix queue. It was going to be delivered this week, but I had to return.
Oh, it's going to be delivered a DVD.
Yeah, I had to return milk first. Cause
Harvey Milk?
Yeah.
I thought it was some weird like Milker movie that you ordered.
No, I had milk on. I'm doing a Harvey film festival.
Everyone, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps the stream a lot, and it makes Shabisky feel important. Like if you could do that, that's great.
Make me feel like I matter, guys.
Actually, Billy, at the bar, Harvey's, where all the groping was going on, that was actually the set to Harvey 2. Billy is in Harvey Part 2, and he spoiled it for all of you.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Turns out the guy groping all night was the rabbit.
It was 98-year-old Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah. Oh, Jim.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart.
You got a nice supple bosom.
No, Jimmy, no. An angel gets his wings. No, Jimmy, don't do it.
Like it up, little baby champions.
Our love is like rain.
We don't go backwards from here.
What year did Jimmy Stewart die?
Money for you,
94,
sweet mayo monkeys.
Oh, Goose Juice.
97. Dude died 97. Thank you, Goose Juice.
We needed that cash. Thank you.
I'll tell you what.
That's good. Go ahead.
If by the 2 hour mark, if we can get to 75%, we won't do a post show. We'll add that extra time, that extra 45 minutes to an hour to the end of this show and just stay here on YouTube. If we can get to 75% before the end of this, because our next show is tomorrow. We don't normally stream on Wednesday, and we're just trying to get it back to back to back. So help us out. Goal up above. Oh my God, Shanny. So, Pimunk was giving us an opinion on all the Shanny stuff before we went live. Do you just want to get that out there now?
I think the obsession with this shit is just ridiculous. I honestly, the other day there was like 14 streams at one time, all about the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, I heard your favorite YouTuber, Repsion, was about to do a video on it, too. I bet you can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'll sure tune into that one.
Oh, are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, a little bit.
What,
I
you
just
don't...
wish he'd get hit by a bus.
Repsion came out this week as bi.
I already knew he was bi.
Yeah. But
I wish he'd come out as a drive-by this week.
Oh my God.
Repsion said after releasing the video that he was bi, he lost 400 subscribers.
Is that true?
That's
Did
what
he say
said,
that
yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Well, who didn't know that he has held a dick in his mouth? For real? Have you not ever seen him talk?
I'm proud of him.
I mean, serious. If that shocked you, something's wrong with you. I'm telling you that right now.
Would you let Repsion blow you if he was
Hell,
Oh,
the only thing in my body I would let Repsion put his lips on is my asshole as it shits.
That's very intimate, Pimp Monk.
Yeah.
Would you blow Repsion though?
Hell no. I'd rather blow Brett King.
Whoa, no. Let's be honest.
I feel
man.
like if you blow Brett Keane, you're
it's
probably
all cheesy. He's got schmegma between
but
his.
There's probably other snacks in his lap too.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You
If
get
you had to blow
snacks with
one,
Brett.
you'd choose Brett Keane. You're being hyperbolic.
I don't think
That's
Pimp Monk
hyperbolic. Wow.
Because Pimp Monk has morals.
Yes.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I have standards, goddammit.
Repsion shamed Pimp Monk, and Pimp Monk will not forgive him that easily.
No, fuck him.
And Brett Keane was always a sweet boy to Pimp Monk.
Me and Billy. He always said me and Billy was the talent.
Dude, he flagged your channel. He did a
whole stream where he flagged nothing
Right,
but
he
my
did a
videos.
live stream where he flagged your fucking channel and you got a strike for like back in the day when they lasted like 6 months or something stupid like that. So don't try to rewrite history just for your dumb joke. Seriously.
Right.
Viewers,
You're
viewing.
right. Repsion is a dumb joke. I agree with you.
Viewers viewing. If you want to see Pimp Monk and Repsion make up for Pride
Fuck
Month,
you, Shabisky. We all know you're not the greatest.
Whoa.
I'm the greatest. You're lying.
Once you had Pimp Monk, once you had to smell Brett Keene's balls, you'd be begging for Repsions at that point.
Oh,
dude, a motherfucker that
Wait a minute. You
an
act like
obese,
Repsion got
hold
balls.
on though, an obese motherfucker
Brett
laying
Keane
on his
lays
belly in his
all
bed.
day and probably has poor hygiene.
Yep.
Laying on his belly in his bed.
We're almost
Pimp's
to
gonna give him
50%.
head.
I know we can reach that 75% before the end of this show, and we will stick with you guys here.
Laying on his belly in his bed. Pimp Monk said, "You're the man for me, manatee. Let me blow your mac and cheese.
Yes.
Baby, put that lap on me. I'm going deep sea diving in Brett Keene's lap. Pimp Monk snoring, take a dicky-doo nap. His balls are like a pillow.
Absolutely. If it was Repsion or Brett, I would sing the love to Brett.
You're too hyperbolic.
I would
Seriously.
love Brett.
You really ham it up. You used to say the same kind of shit about Jeff before you got to know Jeff.
Yeah, but the difference is I don't want to get to know Repsion ever. I want to hit him with a
Because you
fucking
might like
baseball
him, and you might have to go back
bat.
on all the things you said.
No, that's the thing. I got to know Repsion. That's why I don't like him.
To be fair,
we hung out with
they did
Rep.
share that couch together during the 24-hour show, right?
No. It was episode 300. The BDSM episode.
But we did that 24-hour episode,
do
and they
too,
did
with
share
the
the
ladies
couch.
on the couch.
And that's
this
when
was the
Repsion
couch right behind you.
Yeah, and that's when Repsion said, "Pimp Monk stinks."
No, that was here.
Well,
that was
but it's
years
from there.
later.
It's from
here.
there.
No, the stink stuff. Oh, well, he didn't say it then, but he came in. Like, I was trying to do a fun thing where I'm showing pictures of people, and I was just trying to have him explain it. And then I show Pimp Monk. I thought he'd be like, "Oh, I don't." He could even say Pimp Monk's fat. He could say, "Oh, he's fat," or like he has a mustache, or like whatever. But he's like, he smells, and I'm like, "Oh God." Like, I don't know.
Well, first of all, at the 24-hour episode, I sat in the chair. Remember, he sat on the couch, and he got pissed off because the girls got off the couch and sat in my fucking lap because they wanted to sit near a man.
Oh,
I thought you were on the couch with them.
No, I wasn't. No, dude, I was me and you and Ben.
Yeah, I thought you moved over at one point and were sitting on the couch with them. If anybody wants to go back and watch that entire episode and find the part where Pimp Monk was on the couch with the girls,
I wasn't on the couch with the
maybe
girls.
one of us has got to be wrong.
Though. What if he meant you smell like cigarettes? Because you do, and I mean that is an unpleasant smell to some people.
Pimp Monk.
He smells like wet dog pussy.
Pimp Monk, what if you smell so bad that Brett Keene's stinky balls would be like Febreze in your mouth?
No, because even that show, he said that both of you immediately said, "Well, I ain't never smelled Pimp Monk." So there you go.
Yeah, I didn't think you were smelly. I didn't think you were a smelly boy.
I always smell good. My balls smell like cinnamon toast crunch.
You think?
Cinnamon
I don't know.
and cinnamon toast
Doesn't
crunch.
sound keto to me.
Yeah. Repzion he's just mad because I got testicles.
I've had some good times with Repzion over the years. I don't hang out with him that often, but he lives close, so like a fair amount of time.
My favorite Repzion moment on the show was when him and
his ex-girlfriend
were talking about when she was blowing him after eating a chili dog, and she puked it all over in his lap.
Yeah,
that was an amazing story. That was so good. Oh my gosh, I loved that.
Oh my God, I'd rather eat the puke.
You gonna do a puke?
I'd rather eat the puke than fucking talk to him. I just
Monk.
don't.
There's a thing that goes way back, like 5-6 years. A comment that Repzion made on a Pimp Monk stream that I know this is where this comes from. Pimp Monk tried to kind of ignore that, but then the other comments brought him back to that original comment, I think is what's going on. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's what I said before. It was an accumulation of things over the years, and that kind of topped it off. But yes, I made a comment one time about, I ain't even gonna say what it was about, but he said
I'll talk about it if you won't. Well, first of all, you were doing, it was just a stream on your channel, right? You used to follow our show when it was getting like huge views every night. And a good portion of that would go over to your channel when we were done. And that's when this is from, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I did the Pimp Monk show, yeah.
Yeah, the Pimp Monk show. And JF used to be on it all the time. Vadim used to be on it all the time. A lot of people. So what was the thing? What were you saying?
We were sitting there, and he was, I can't remember exact words because it was years ago. But it was something about him being a bigger YouTuber, too big for all of us, and some shit. And I'm like, what'd you just say? And he was like, it just rubbed me the wrong fucking way.
So your claim is that he said, I'm too big for this, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Does that video still exist?
No, dude, it don't. All that shit's been deleted.
It's hard to prove
like
it at this point.
And then at the trivia show that we did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, in the elevator coming up, he said, "Well, I may not beat Paul in this contest, but I know I'll beat Pimp Monk." Acting like I'm a stupid motherfucker.
He came in last place.
One question.
He came in last place.
Yeah.
Paul won, but Pimp Monk came in second place. He got a few questions right. And we even had like a Star Wars category, which Repzion is like the biggest Star Wars fan. He cries watching Star Wars trailers because it moves him so much.
I could probably beat Repzion in Star Wars trivia.
Well, anyone can.
That sucks.
He lost in Star Wars, and it was easy. Like me and TJ picked the questions for that, and we were like, we don't know what Repzion knows, but he knows Star Wars, so we got to give him a leg up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and by the way, I just want to mention, in that show, everybody got a subject that leaned toward them, but nobody talked about sports trivia that night, which I would have kicked everybody's fucking ass.
Yeah, you know, our fan base really isn't into sports either. I am into certain sports.
If I'm ever forced to do sports trivia, my only answer for every question will be Dick Butkus.
Everyone go back. Dick Bucket was a tough guy, you know.
He was a badass.
Everyone go back after this episode and watch episode 300 to get context on what we're talking about. It's out there. I was drunk on whiskey, unbelievably drunk on whiskey. And we had a 3-man BDSM game show, almost Jeopardy style. And it was Pimp Monk versus Repzion versus Paul's Ego. And when you got a question wrong, our in-house dominatrix came and did some horrible shit to you.
Yeah, I was watching that episode.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And she spanked that damn paddle wrong. She used
Dude,
the
I saw
edge
the
of it.
picture of your ass after that happened.
Yeah. My ass was
She
fucked
did not hold up at all. Not one
Yeah,
bit.
it was fucked up. It was fucked up. I started to whoop her ass after the show, but I didn't want to look bad.
No. She was a nice lady.
No, she was nice, but she used the edge of the paddle instead of the flat part of the paddle, which what fucked me up.
Did it give you a hemorrhoid?
It gave me 4 hemorrhoids.
I don't like pain. I don't like pain.
Pit Monk, would you say
I took that pain more than anybody else
Would
did.
you say you're a big pussy, Pit Monk?
No. Remember I beat you in arm wrestling? Remember that?
What's that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying.
I have no patience.
Give me another year. I'll beat both you guys in arm wrestling.
Impossible. I'm the strongest man.
Is it impossible?
I'm the strongest man.
You're not the strongest man.
I'm just almost as strong as Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor.
I can already lift twice the amount of weight I could 6 months ago. I could probably beat you in arm wrestling if I keep going.
Impossible.
Okay. All right. Give me like another 6 months and we'll have an arm wrestling match.
In 6 months, I'll be 4 times as strong as I am
Will
now.
you? Okay.
Mentally,
I don't think you'll be working out. I don't
Mentally
think you'll be
and
working
emotionally,
out.
I'll be 4 times as stronger.
Okay.
There you go.
Pit Monk.
Yes, sir.
If I give you $75, will you get a Care Bear sign tattooed on your stomach?
No.
Care Bear stare.
Wouldn't you love doing a Care Bear stare to people? What would your Care Bear icon on your gut be if you were a Care Bear?
He'll go Care Bear hair.
Would it be like an ashtray?
This is stupid.
Can we get a no smoking cigarette sign on your belly?
This is really dumb.
A cigarette bear?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I love you.
I would get a bear fucking Rebzion in the ass.
Dude, that would be cool if somebody drew that, like a Care Bear Pimp Monk with a cigarette on his belly. That would be funny. Somebody get to work.
Thank you for your
Shabisky.
fucking...
It'd be funny.
Everybody draw as whoever's
Are
the
you
best
gonna
artist.
fire Shabisky from the Wood? Which is on immediately following this episode.
better not.
Let's not talk about firing people.
You better not.
I'm talking about firing Shabisky, nobody else.
Oh, yeah. I'll fire Shabisky.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about.
I'm gonna fire you, pimp.
We need
Nobody
the best.
else.
We need the best
For my
artists
cannon.
in the audience to draw Pimp Monk as a Care Bear and put.
Care Bear.
Was it going to be a cigarette on your belly, Pimp Monk? Shabisky will have a weed on his belly. Ben will have a hernia on his belly, and I'll have I don't know, a donut because I'm a sweet boy.
Yeah, donut. Oh damn.
Somebody draw
Yeah, someone
us
needs
as the
to do
Care
that.
Bears, please.
Yeah.
Walrus.
Kerbers.
That would be the cutest. What's a Care Bear? It's not an LGBTQ thing. It's a 1980s thing.
I loved the Care Bear
cartoon.
movie. And it gets dark. It gets like unreasonably dark for a second where you can tell kids didn't write it. Well, obviously they didn't, but it's a kid, like Care Bear was like a little kids, mostly little girls franchise, but it was kind of unisex in a way. But the movie gets fucking dark. Like someone, I think the little boy gets corrupted by like this dark side. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember watching it. I was a kid when I saw it. So
It gets fucking weird. And then there's a rap at the end of it.
oh god, oh my god.
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
I don't remember it. Ugh.
What?
It can't be good, is it? It's got to be cringy.
The Care Bears can rap, dude.
And this is when it was, rap was a new thing because I think this was like 1980.
I heard God is doing a new thing.
Heart, orange heart, yellow heart, green heart, blue heart, purple heart, heart, orange heart, yellow heart, green
Go through
heart,
all the
blue
hearts.
heart, purple heart, heart,
Purple heart,
orange heart,
white.
yellow heart. With our love we could change the world.
Well, that was weird.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now it won't show me the entire thing on Streamlabs, but I swear there was more to it. But thank you, Brian D. Boyd. Oh yeah, sweet Boyd.
Here it is.
The sweet Boyd. Thank you.
I have to play it. We are about to do an impromptu segment. I love it when this happens, when it just comes up in the conversation, because it's more organic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is how I know there is a God.
Yes. Here it is.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater and put a bullet in his fucking head. How do you like me now?
I'm the only critter with the good kind of fairy drama.
That's because Jesus Christ is my
neighbor. Should I hide the video part of it?
I don't even know. Like, should we pause it every couple of seconds, chop it up, and do hardcore commentary?
Yeah, all right. Let's do it that way. We're rolling the dice with
we'll
this
go
shit.
bar for bar on commentary.
All right.
Like
this was during the ending credits of the Care Bear movie from the mid '80s.
Huh. The pause.
It's very slow.
The bars here. One part, the first half rhymes, the second half doesn't, but then the second bar, they don't rhyme together, but then the next bar has a rhyme, 2 rhymes each, right? So it goes, it was a joke or poke or broke or whatever, and then fast and last or whatever. That's I like the way they do that in a song. You know, it's a little more of a stretch. That's whoever's writing this tried at least.
This is
to
like
do some
808
rhymes.
era.
Yeah, it still sucks, but I'm impressed so far.
In this movie,
So that's why there was the White Rabbit and Cheshire Cat.
It gets crazy though. It gets like really dark. There's like a part where it's like, as a kid, I was scared watching it. It said Tone Loc. It is.
It
kind
sounds
of
like it. Yeah,
Wild thing.
it's a little bit of a Tone Loc
I got punched
vibe.
in the throat.
I got punched in the throat.
Yeah. With the dang. Pitmonk, you should cover Tone Loc songs.
Yeah, I met Tone Loc.
When did you meet Tone Loc?
When I'm looking.
I met him in Philadelphia.
How long ago?
About 2-3 years ago. We stayed at the same hotel. Me, him, and Coolio was there too.
Coolio?
Tone Loc was so over when I was a kid in like 1987. He was the #1 rapper in the world. Probably.
I think if Coolio's still with her. Coolio's wife is from Seattle. I did a show with him, and after the show, he was this guy fell asleep on one of the couches, and Coolio pranked him with a cup of water. He's like, "We don't sleep, and then he poured water on the guy's face to wake him up.
Huh?
It was funny. It was cute.
When you're in an entourage, you're like the bitch of like the main guy in the entourage.
I'm not even sure if he was part of the entourage. I think he was just in the green room.
Okay. I'm a spread. You're still the bitch, like of the celebrity that everyone's there to hang out with.
And has gotten some legs, so they made it work.
So, how would you rate it, like from 1 to 10?
C. A 5.
C, senor.
A 5.
A 5? All right. Wow, that's surprising. Like an average rating.
It's not that bad. It's just not good. For the 80s, it's
And it's
fine.
the Care Bear movie.
Yeah, you know, like if it would have came in and blown my shit up, like made me cry and piss my pants, it was so good, I would have probably got a Care Bear tattooed on me. I'd be like, you win, Care Bears. But it's all right. It's not horrible.
Topping it with pickled beets.
I do have to do a pee.
Do
so
your
are we
pickled
done watching
pea.
this?
Yes.
Okay. A pickled pea?
A pickled pea. Topping it with pickled pea. Ooh. Topping it with pickled pea.
That sounds disgusting.
How can you pickle pea anyway?
You pee in vinegar?
God damn it. So we're going to get into some Shanny aftermath, but, you know, I had a couple glasses of wine and we're chilling now. And Shabisky's hardly said anything. No, see,
I'm sorry, babe.
I'm from the north, Pitmonk. I pronounce my
We're
G.
chilling. We're chilling, guys.
Chilling.
I don't say chillin'.
We're
Because
chilling,
I know
guys.
how to read and speak. Pimp Monk.
We're just all chilling up in here, guys.
Well, it sounds weird coming from you, but you know.
Yeah, you chilling like a motherfucker. That's what you gotta say, man.
No.
I'm from the hood, man. I can't help it. I'm from the hood.
Actually, I'm from the hood too, believe it or not.
The hood too?
I am from the hood as well.
I'm
the only hood you ever seen on a fucking shirt.
I'm from South Toledo. Anyone could look it up. I'm from South Toledo, which is a rough place.
Yeah.
But I'm from the north, and I speak like a northern white person.
I speak like an 80-year-old black woman, so we good.
Yeah. More like the goth hood. I wish. Someone said more like the goth hood. I wish I would have been from the goth hood. I wouldn't have to run home quite so fast. No. East Toledo is someone said East Toledo is better. No, East Toledo is. Do you mean it's worse? No, East Toledo's not better. It's worse.
Well, isn't all Toledo just shit anyway?
Not all, but a lot of it. Yeah. When my grandmother was still alive, who was like 98 years old, she lived in a place where in the newspaper it said it was like one of the most violent areas of the entire city. And I was like, oh shit. And people tried to break into her house once, and then my cousin had to like go in and install a security system in case anyone tried to break in again. Weird shit. Let's talk about pickled beets again.
Yeah, we should always talk about pickled beets.
Yeah.
Who the fuck really eats pickled beets, though?
I do. I have a jar of them in my fridge, yeah. I'm into, there's an Asian market here, and they pickle all kinds of shit, like radishes and all kinds of stuff. And I bought a thing of pickled beets because I like them a lot.
I don't really eat pickled beets.
I like pickles in general.
I like the little pickled corn, though. The little baby corn.
I like that too.
That shit.
Yeah, like on Chinese food?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I always wonder, because I've never been to China, and I've asked people I know that live in China, how authentic the meals we get here are. And most of those meals, when you hear Sichuan or Hunan, or that's all regional. Those are provinces in China. So if you get Sichuan chicken, that's from South China, and that's the southern province, and they like a lot of spice in their food. So, and then there's Hunan and Peking.
Peking duck?
Yeah. Peking is a province in China.
I like the peekaboo duck.
China. Everyone liked the stream. Let's get it to 150 likes, and then Shabisky will do the biggest dab he's ever done on.
I'll do a huge dab.
He'll do the biggest one ever.
He did one the other night on the show where I counted to 20 and he took the whole, and I thought he was gonna die.
I kind of think he's a pussy because he's never done it in front of me. It's kind of like how he's never played piano in front of me. So I'm almost expecting that when it happens.
I played it on tab.
You liar. I only saw some hands playing piano. I didn't see you playing it.
Yeah.
And they were black hands. So.
Yep. I was like, did you resurrect Ray Charles from the grave to get on here and play? And then I even heard, I got a woman way into town. That's good to me. And I was like, oh shit. Shabisky, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but
that was me.
That was you.
I sing like a black guy.
Ray Bisky.
It's true.
I can't do that.
I'm always having problems showing buds with how my camera has a problem focusing. But again, check out my new camera. Aren't you guys proud of me? You guys happy?
I can't see it. Your camera's too blurry. can't
Did that
see
say
it.
strip cam?
Can you fix your focus a little bit? Which one is it?
Stream Cam by Logitech.
By who?
Cam Plus.
He said Logitech. It's Logitech. It's Logitech. I'm just fucking with you.
It's Logitech.
Logitech.
You dumbass.
Logitech. Logitech.
All right, we need to stop talking about Billy.
Welcome back.
I missed you guys.
Billy. We missed you, Abe.
It's been too long.
It's been
so
way
long.
too long.
Here we go.
It
Antagonism.
hasn't been long enough.
Turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they gonna touch me?
Who are you to call somebody a dumbass? You dumbass.
Thank you, Eduardo Garcia.
Eduardo, that figure is on its way, by the way, buddy. Holy shit.
Why do you hate me so, Eduardo?
It's profitable
Why?
to me, so I encourage
Why? Why can't you just love me, Eduardo?
Because you're not a good person. Okay.
What?
Eduardo, let the hate.
It was an accident.
Let the hate flow free through StreamYabs.
And I did say 75% no post show, extra long show tonight. So if you can do it, we're all, I mean, like, how far into it are we? And we're already that close. There's no way it's not happening. There's no way. This is crazy because they're live streaming in their car and their little boy says the
Yeah.
I saw
like, and they have to, like, even if I was this bad, I would know to safeguard this from being on the internet. They're dumb. And by the way, I heard this. I've not seen concrete proof, but from what I heard, Rev got an inheritance from someone, and it was like $750,000, and they blew it in 3 fucking years.
Yeah, I could believe that. They had they were buying Jeffree Star rare merchandise and stuff. That's how she really got blown up the first time, because she got put in a Shane Dawson video or something, where in Jeffree Star they had matching Jeffree Star jumpers.
They're also trying to buy people's respect with a lot of that money too. Like, they did that to me. They donated a bunch to me, trying to buy my respect at one point.
And of course,
Shanny, I'll defend you.
And
Oh no, is it
of course,
gone now?
I wanted more money.
What? Zach? Zach!
Wake up, Zach.
How's Gavin? You get him on you now. Instead of putting him on the floor. You're gonna kill the cat. Oh my god.
Okay, this isn't the N-word clip. I think that's coming, but
Oh my god, Gavin.
This is where Rev talks to the kid like it's awful. It's horrible.
Yeah.
No. He didn't. No, honey. Gavin's okay. No.
by the way, I've never thought I would make a good father, and that's why I have no children. I was smart to be like, Ben, you could not be that good of a father. But I think if it dropped into my lap, I would feel, because of the way I feel about being a father and realizing I probably wouldn't be that good of one, I'd probably like force myself to be one.
I was a great father. I paid for many abortions.
So when I see this, like, I think it's really fucked up.
Yeah,
this
video
it's
is
harder
fucked.
to get a driver's license than have kids. Like,
yeah.
they're more discriminate against how well you can operate a car versus being responsible for other people in the future of our society. The people that are going to continue to live after we are gone. I think that's fucked up. I feel like there should be licensing for that shit. I don't know.
One scary ham. I would be a great father.
Is Gavin okay? Honey, you need to get back on the highway.
I wanted to check on him. Is he? Because you see
Can we go park somewhere so we're not like in the middle?
And this is like a mentally ill boy, right? Like he's like like mentally challenged, right?
Yeah, basically, he gets this mad over putting the cat in the floorboard.
Yeah, I didn't get that part
Why
too.
is the
It's like,
cat in there? Like, why do they have a cat in the car?
Well, I think it's because Shanny has to smoke cigarettes with the cat. You see that video?
Oh, I thought you meant like the Care Bear.
She was hotboxing the cat.
Oh God!
She was
well,
like blowing cigarette smoke, and so
that
you want
makes
some
me
nicotine?
sick.
You want
So-
some nicotine?
Was she? No, she was blowing cigarette smoke in a cat's face.
Yeah, because she was saying the
I
cat
would
wanted
punch
nicotine.
her fucking face.
She was
if I
the
saw
video.
that.
The video. She was like, "The cat wants some nicotine." No, y'all are tripping. The cat likes it.
Cats
Look,
do
here,
not
kitty.
like
Here, kitty.
nicotine. No, no, no.
Into the cat's face?
Oh, that makes me so mad. Like, it's weird when. Oh God. When you hurt animals who are like so innocent, and kids, but like animals to me, they're even more innocent and helpless than children. Like the law doesn't protect them as much, and I think that's really fucked up. You're gonna blow smoke into a cat's face? That's disgusting.
Middle of traffic. Can you fucking use your fucking head and get off the side of the goddamn road and go down and park somewhere smart?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, she's about to punch you, Rev. And you know she'll lay your ass out. Damn.
Do they not know that they're live streaming?
How? Yes, they're live streaming and they're doing this shit live on the road.
If he's okay, I can get back on. No problem.
Get the cat on your left, you fucking idiot!
Are they talking to their kids or are they talking? Is she talking to Rev?
Yeah, talking to the kid.
No, he
I
was
don't
talking
get
to
it.
the kid. He was
Why
talking-
does the kid need to hold the cat like
They
constantly?
don't need a
I don't
cat.
get that.
Like they got a place to live. They don't need a cat in the car with them.
That's
Well, if you're traveling from one house to the next,
Is
it
this-
makes sense
They're
for the
moving to PA.
cat to
Yeah,
be in the car.
They're driving to Pennsylvania.
Is this? Oh, this is recent. This is
I
like.
believe that everything's recent.
I don't
the
know if
car
this
stuff.
is recent, but
yeah.
This happened today.
Why film
Yeah.
this? Why film this? You're a fucking disgrace.
They're live streaming.
The world saw your fucking awful, like, Turkish prison style apartment you guys were living in. Why film anything more? We don't, like, you're just making yourself look worse.
because
Stop.
they're getting the views right now. Everybody's talking about them, so they're feeding into it. They're probably catching
I
a
would
couple
not want
donos.
these kind of views.
Well, they don't.
They're
They don't think
stupid.
like you, Ben.
They're stupid.
They're brave.
Are you really going to pull this?
If he's on that floor again, you are getting your ass beat. Do you hear me? Wait, such a piece of shit.
I'll take you on,
See,
Shanny.
he calls him a
wanna-
little piece of
You want
shit.
to beat your kids? How about you get into an octagon with me, and I'll beat your ass, Shanny.
Yeah, the cat
But
being
that
on the
was-
floor.
That was
It was
him.
Rev
That
that
wasn't
said
shit. That was Rev.
Yeah.
Rev said that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Rev. Rev, you little piece of shit. I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, I thought Ben
You
was
wanna-
brave when he was going to take on Shanny, but anybody will fight Rev.
I'll take out both of them at the same time. I don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah, Rev's calling the kid a piece of shit. and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Fuck you. You guys are awful. You don't deserve these kids. It's going to take a lot for them to recover what you're putting
And
them
her
through.
being the mother of the kid. This is what pisses me off here in a second.
I don't even think they're actually married, too. I think it's like an honorary thing. I think he's
But
just
she-
kind of...
She yells at him for yelling at her, but never yells at
Also,
him for yelling at the
Rev,
kid.
Rev, you got $700,000 and this is what you're pulling? Wow. That's all I have to say. Like you could have just stayed in the free house you were given and bought hookers for the last 3 years and still had money left over.
Rev's an honorable man. He loves
No, he's
this woman.
not.
He loves this woman. He's
No,
willing to
he is
spend
not.
$250,000 just feeding
Rev,
her.
you're such a fucking piece
Another
of shit.
$250,000 just clothing her. And then
I can't
the
believe
last
how you're talking to these
$250,000.
kids. And if you beat their ass, you deserve to
keep
have
her
your
entertained.
ass beat.
He's an honorable man.
Vincent William Egroff. Stop this.
Vincent William Egroff.
You're not a mother.
You're not a mother.
You're not a mother. Dude, neither of you are fit to be parents. And I always think like when I hear about a kid going to foster care, I'm like, oh God, that's awful. Because we even hear about foster parents that aren't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Any foster parent's better than you. Like these kids deserve to go to anywhere else other than with you. And I don't even like getting like we've never even talked about this on this show before. But I mean, why are you broadcasting this?
Well, in a way, it may be a good thing. 'Cause after this, some kids will probably be
They need to go somewhere else. This is gross.
You don't say anything. I'm so fucking sick of it.
You are a fucking idiot.
I literally was saying something.
I'm sick of it. I'm trying to pull over to see if the cat's alive, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be killed in traffic because you're stupid.
I'm not stupid, you fucking moron. That's what it's for, the side of the fucking
She is a moron.
highway.
Yeah, right at an intersection.
For emergency.
Did Mel Brooks write this movie?
You moron.
Shut
He's throwing a fucking fit.
mouth.
Oh.
Sick and tired of
Excuse and
They're
shut
going
up.
through a dead zone.
Shut your mouth.
They're pulled over right now, right?
No, I hear it. I hear
No,
them
those are cars driving by.
Yeah, he's driving
They're
now.
pulled over. He
They
got
were
out of the
pulled
car. He pulled over. He's not driving it.
Oh, no?
So it's
No.
like, I don't know, it rolls off the tongue or something. And it's
Yeah, but they find it funny to, like...
you know?
I said Nick.
There's the boys in the back. I said nig. And it's like...
I've been watching Shabisky videos.
They learn how to talk. Like, when you're a kid, you learn how to talk from your mom and dad, and they think it's okay to say that. I remember even when I was a little kid, my mom was like, "That, like, you ever hear that word? Do never say it. Never, never, never say it."
Well, a responsible parent would say that.
Zachary?
Oh, is that the end of it?
Word. So it's
Hold
like...
on.
Dude, I don't believe shampoo's hit that hair in like 3 years.
Other poo has hit that hair, though.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't even like talking about Shanny, but this shit is fucking just ridiculous. And the way he talks to them kids, I mean, well, first of all, that is mental abuse to the highest. Those kids do not need to be around him or her. But, yeah.
And it sounds like they're being really stupid and unreasonable. Like, I get if they're moving across, to their new house and they have their cat in the car. But they're like, it sounds like they're expecting the kid to just hold the cat the whole time.
Well, isn't
And
the
it's
kid
like-
autistic? You can't expect an
As far as
autistic
I've
kid to
heard.
hold a cat in his lap.
You can't expect anybody to just sit there and hold
Alright.
a cat for like fucking 12 hours or more or
What's up,
something like
guys?
that. Like, the cat's not going to be cool with
Oh,
that.
I'm back.
It needs to do things. I don't know.
Sometimes. It's because my stomach gets messed up if I'm in a stressful thing.
It is on her lap.
And I don't like to eat much.
A backpack?
Just stress.
Oh, that's a backpack.
I was gonna make a daddy joke, but I was just too disgusted by this video.
Yeah, no more daddy jokes because of disgusting video.
Jane!
It sucks. I hate it.
Haha, Jason gets so...
I want that clip of the kids being like, like the N-word clip. If someone could link that to me.
Was that not the one?
No. It ends like right at the beginning, but I saw one earlier where they're like, "Don't say that," and they're like, "What? It's all right. You say it all the like." Basically, like
angry.
Like these kids are taught it was okay.
You okay, Will?
But now they're on camera.
That's beautiful.
I think it is angry.
Oh, these flat fields in the Midwest are so fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I do. Like, you didn't eat anything yesterday.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I had White Castle. It was delicious.
Yeah, but you didn't eat anything for dinner.
So, I eat once a day. That's how I eat.
Hi, Lori.
I like the reflection of the WWE Championship belt in the window.
Yeah.
They're rolling with the championship in the front with them.
The worst belt ever. I liked the spinner belt more than this. This is a logo that the champion wears, which is so lame.
My channel.
Rolling with the motherfucking strap in the front of me.
I don't have.
You see Kenny Omega with like his 5 belts that he has now?
I haven't seen that.
It's great. He has the AAA championship, the AEW championship, and the TNA championship, and then these other like smaller titles all at the same time. He's heavily decorated.
I know.
It's not the way I eat.
Happy Pride Month, Rev. Live your truth.
Yeah, I came out as transsexual about 3 years ago, and thank you for the support.
Is he mocking them?
I think so, yeah.
That's fucking gross.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Got her.
It's Cleveland Rocks.
You're not in Cleveland for sure.
I hope we see Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, are they driving through Ohio right now? They might be.
I mean,
they got to go through that to get to Pennsylvania.
We got to do the Cleveland Rocks show. Like, when we show up,
You're
when we get in
gross.
Cleveland, we all got to see it.
Don't go there.
I don't know the song.
Can someone run them out of there with torches and pitchforks
Other than
on my behalf?
Cleveland Rocks, that's all you know.
Tell your... Oh, Lori said, tell your boys I said hello from New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes, Christina Marie, we do have a Cash App. My mods will give it to you in a minute.
Yes, we do have a Cash
This has been
App.
the craziest road trip. I know. I lifted up a fucking car.
It was a forced road trip.
My back hurts like crap, though. But the Excedrin is helping.
Good.
Helping. It's Ron. It's Ron.
Thank you, Cha-Cha-Chica.
Okay,
I
I've got
love
it
her
now.
nail paint job. It's really well done.
So it's like, I don't know, rolls
Here
off
it
the
is.
tongue or something. And it's
Yeah, but they find it funny to, like...
You know. I said Nick.
Zach?
Oh, my.
Zachary?
Is that it? Hold on. No, that's what I already had. Is it longer than that? I saw one that was way longer. Hold on, here it is. I don't know why it's only loading part of it. Give me a second here.
I blame it on the liberal media. Egghead said the one I sent you was at least 2 minutes. Yeah, Egghead, you're always saying things lasted at least 2 minutes, and they were really only 8 seconds.
Yeah.
That was a sex joke, Egghead. That's your sexual prowess.
Since
find
you
it
last
funny?
as long as a bull ride, Egghead.
Egghead in caps. You bastard! You bastard!
I love how, like, I've told him so many times, Egghead, don't react.
Nah, it's
Do
beautiful.
not react.
Egghead knows his brand. He's killing it. That was on point, Egghead.
I'd like to see you do 300,000 Scoville units.
Dave says you can do better. Okay, Dave, just DM me some money and I'll do better just for you. But it's gonna cost you. You're
I
getting
never do better than what you get right now.
you're getting exactly what you deserve.
All right. Okay, we've got it now. Here it is.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to get rid of this guy because he has a racist name. So go be a racist somewhere else. No, he...
My God, that's horrible. Come on, dude.
All right, so we're getting to it.
I feel like that's what's kind of funny.
They cut out the N-word, but he said it.
Well, that's not funny.
It's just just stupid trolling, like Big Boy, you know?
I just find it funny when you guys say it.
I find it funny when you guys.
And that's a little autistic kid too. You know what?
Damn.
In some ways, a lot of autistic people are brilliant, and and like where they lack in some areas, they excel heavily in other areas. And sometimes communication is a little stunted, but in other ways, they might be better at communication.
Them fuckers can count toothpicks, man. I've seen Rain Man.
Well, we've refrained from that now, so
we don't say it.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah, I know you find it funny.
You shouldn't find that funny.
You taught this little boy that it was funny.
It's a horrible word, and it means lower than human. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
No.
It's not. He knows. See,
Yeah.
he's smart. He knows.
Right.
He just finds it funny.
Maybe the word sounds funny.
It does.
Like, let's
you
meet him
teach your
halfway.
kid one thing, and then you go back on it immediately. You're a fucking horrible parent.
Maybe the word sounds funny. You know, the meaning behind it is evil, but when you think about it,
fucking stupid.
When you think about it, if it was like an onomatopoeia,
stupid as fuck.
It sounds weird.
Yeah.
The word. So it's like I don't know, it rolls off the tongue or something.
You're rational.
But they find it funny to like.
You know.
I love how
you told the kid not to say it, then you said it rolls off the tongue.
They pretend to be all against it, and then they're like, well, you know what? It's actually a pretty fun word to say.
Yeah. I said Nick.
I don't know why Mr. Rogers didn't do it every day.
and the original wasn't neighborhood.
Oh, you shut up.
There you go.
Don't you ever say that again.
No.
You taught them to speak.
So did Shanny just say, don't you ever say that again to the kid? And then Rev's like, no. Like, is Rev saying no to ever saying that again?
Yeah.
Or no to the moratorium on saying it?
Wait, we'll want to make videos with them later on where they can say the N-word.
No. They should be free to say what they want to say, Shan. What?
That's not a funny word.
No.
Why are you saying that? No.
It's you telling him.
They push the line.
Yeah.
That's what kids do. No, kids learn from the adults in their life. They come out knowing nothing. They don't know shit.
Nothing.
And they learn from their parents first and foremost, and then they go to school and learn from their teachers.
I learned it from you, Dad.
I learned from watching you.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna get flagged for that video now.
Yeah. Their first concern is the video. Dude, you guys are fucking losers. You're losers.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to live stream as much as they can so they can try to make some money.
They're not. Their money is fucking hate watching.
Yeah.
They don't.
But they're getting a
get
little
that.
bit of donations from dumbasses.
Of course.
And that's the only reason we get to see like this. We get it. This is like a huge insight into like how they were privately before this, and they were able to hide that because they lived in this big house and they could stream without it. With having the kid 2 stories up, hidden in his room.
Definitely.
Don't do that.
Shit.
You gotta.
That's how their house was. It's 3 stories what they were living in, and one of them was all the way at the 3rd story. That place was huge too.
Shit here is like that too because it's totally different from Denver where there's a lot of land. Here there's not a lot of land, so a lot of places are tall and thin.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of water.
It's
here.
fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was real dumb. That was real dumb. You need to learn to not swear. Yeah.
Yeah.
My guess is when the camera isn't on, they let him say it all he wants. and now they're streaming and they act like they give a shit.
I've been telling you not to swear, but yet you do it over and over again.
Pushing the line.
No, you're 12 years old. I know we cuss, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be.
So stop doing it if you don't want them to do it.
They can't stop indulging their urges. They both exist on indulgence. That's how they lost $700,000 in 3 years. They have zero throttle to their movements. They go 100% in whatever stupid direction they feel like going until they run into a wall and they sit and cry like, why'd that wall get in front of me? I was running.
I was running.
I was running. I was running.
Was I say not what I do? I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
That is not good parenting, Shanny.
No.
But we've already known Shanny's not a good parent. We've already known that.
But the thing is, she says that like that's good advice. It's not. The eyeshadow's on point.
Yeah, it's always does a great job with the makeup.
Yeah, we're all calming down right now.
They just buried the boys under suitcases in their bed.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They're dead now. And the cat. Oh, we fixed that problem. Those kids, they're not going to do that shit again. Nope, they're not freaking out.
Yeah, Zach, are you okay?
They're not chilling. They're chilling.
All right, I love you, but you need to be more smarter with this animal.
More smart.
You can't just put it away off you. Okay, you're taking care of an animal. A living thing.
A living thing.
A
not
living
a living
thing.
thing.
A living thing.
That would be too civilized.
A living thing.
Living, breathing animal.
Thing.
Yeah, well, treat him like he is. Don't push him away.
Treat him like he is. Smoke a cigarette in his face.
You said you didn't want to be. Am I okay? No. I'm embarrassed.
Then why are you streaming? I would not be streaming embarrassing moments.
She's streaming so they can get a Happy Meal fund going for the kiddo.
Acting like that.
For the kiddo.
For the kiddo,
sure.
for sure.
Dead. And you don't think I'm going to pull over the side of the road? I was not acting like it is. You panicked. No. I'm just not talking to you. You're not even worth the time to talk to. Oh my God, worth? I was worth $700,000. You're not worth to talk to right now.
I was worth $700,000.
He did some shade there, didn't he? He took some shade there.
You can't be a cuck fund kid and then complain about it after you lost all the money, dumbass. You're the one that cucked yourself to this.
Dude, if you 3 years ago, if you would have spent like $10,000 of that in Bitcoin or in Dogecoin or anything, you'd be a multimillionaire. You'd still have like, $500,000. Like you could have invested like a fraction of that $700,000 and not spent that on fast food every night and delivery every night and weed and all that shit. You could be a multi-millionaire right now. Oh my God.
Yeah, or
even like Tesla or any of that shit. Like real stocks. You could have bought them 3 years ago and it'd be like several times your investment.
Or you could have let me know you had $700,000. I'd have thrown the wig on and played Shanny for you.
You would have let him hit it?
No, but I would have pretended like he was when I put a watermelon back by my asshole.
You put it in the microwave?
Yeah, I'd microwave a watermelon and just let him smash the watermelon. I'd throw back the watermelon on him. I'd be like, yeah, man, if you like, I want to throw that back on you. And he's like, yeah, Shan. I'd just have this watermelon. I'd be bobbing up and down in his lap.
What was the price of Dogecoin 3 years ago? It was like
a quarter of a penny.
A quarter of a penny.
Yeah.
So if they would have bought like $10,000 worth, it would have been worth like millions now, right?
It would have been worth a whole lot.
even now, I think it's what, 25 cents or something?
So, yeah.
They'd be like multi-millionaires.
Yeah, but they're not the type of people that are on the cusp of discovery and innovation.
If I would have just had $700,000 just handed to me, I would have invested at least 10,000 of that. Probably 50,000 of it.
He had that top-notch Shanny pussy invested in, man. You understand?
Yeah, Ben.
It's
Damn,
not.
man.
Why couldn't a guy that was almost a millionaire pulled like hotter shit at least? Like, I could imagine if she was like the hottest woman ever and she just like led him on and was like, do this for me, do that for me. And he was like, yeah, bitch. But
Shabisky was in her DMs. Let's just say that.
It was for her kids.
You'll be surprised to know, Ben, that some people aren't about money. They're about love.
Okay.
And that's what Rev did. He loved this person.
Okay.
He loved this person so much that he would squander $700,000 that was just given to him for no good reason.
This is the girlfriend before you get $700,000 if you're Rev.
Rev had no girlfriend before.
Dude.
He upgraded. You ever seen the bitch he was with before?
You don't even, like, he spent $700,000 keeping her happy.
Yeah.
You could have spent $2,000 a year and kept a normal hot girl happy.
You could have spent $2,000 and then had the local dump bring day-old food to a pig trough.
No, well, I'm talking like if he had gotten at least an average-looking woman, he could have spent like $2,000 a year.
I saw the Tiger King documentary. They could have had a haul of used day-old bologna brought in once a week and put in a trough, and he could have fed Shanny for very cheap.
Dude, you got ripped off.
Man,
I love how Shabisky has this expensive-looking mic and doesn't talk at all.
What? Shut up. Okay, I thought
that is expensive.
Your whole stream, Shabisky.
Where's your mic, Pimp Monk?
Shabisky, your whole stream is someone.
Over here.
Your whole stream is other people talking. Shabisky.
Stop. That is not.
Come go to Shabisky's stream.
You don't have
Listen
to
to
defend
John Morgan talk.
Oh my God, that's money right there.
He's getting mad now. Look at
Fight me,
wanna wrestle
Shabisky.
about this?
Yeah, let's do it.
You better
wrestle.
cook.
Let's do it.
Ben's accustomed to certain things before he fights. You're gonna have to cook him an entire holiday Thanksgiving meal.
Yes, I need the stuffing. I need all the trimmings, and then you and me are gonna go at it, Shabisky,
in the backyard.
Yeah, we're gonna do like the Brett Keane thing. You're gonna come over to my house for dinner.
What do you mean, Brett Keane? Who are you talking about? I don't know who that is. But prepare to die, bitch.
Let's go.
all this violence, man.
And then we're gonna wrestle bare chest after that.
Oh damn!
Me and Billy's like pacifist. Y'all are too violent for us.
Dude, you're the worst of the worst, Pimp Monk.
I have never been in a physical confrontation in my goddamn life.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You claim to not be afraid of escalators, but I want you to come back to Seattle, and I'm going to take you to
I am afraid of them motherfuckers.
I'm going to take you to some of the biggest escalators you've ever ridden in your fucking life.
I've never claimed not to be afraid of it. Them are devil stairs. I am definitely afraid of the motherfuckers.
Do you realize that the way you're afraid of being mangled by escalators, hundreds of thousands of people over decades get mangled in car accidents?
Pimmonk, will you ride an escalator if Ben promises to ride Shanny for Christ?
Yes.
Well, if it's that simple.
Ew.
I want to remind everyone that immediately following this show, The Wood will start. But we're gonna make them start late tonight.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Well, then they won't come over to watch your show.
we can't start late. I got people coming.
You got people coming? Wow.
Yeah,
hold on. Can we book a trip to Pimp Monk's house? People are coming there.
Ew.
What?
Who's coming, Pimp Monk? Shanny for Christ and
depends
Rev?
on who it is.
Yeah.
Is that where they're driving to?
Shanny and Rev's coming to my house.
Oh, God.
Are they already there and coming?
Yeah, they're right over in the corner right now. The kids are still out in the back seat of the car, though. I got
coming.
They're sitting down in the car.
You got people coming.
Pimp Monk, can I ask you a personal question?
No.
Please, can I ask you one personal question?
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever play that quarter game where you put a quarter in like the machine, there's a stack of quarters, and the quarters fall over the edge?
Yeah.
You like that game?
No.
I love that game.
Oh.
I just hoping Pimp Monk liked it too. I want to play that game with you sometime.
I don't get the joke.
It's not a joke.
We tried to play this on Twitch last night, and I was like, oh shit, I can't play this on Twitch, so. I like how they do the whole like community calendar thing.
Coming up on Pubic Access. Coming along nicely, Pubes.
Pubes.
Boglum Studios presents. Boom, 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 boom.
It's nice music for the intro.
Up next on Cobes TV.
Like, what's the deal with these porn categories? Holy shit, YouTube. Buddy of yours sends you a video of some hot chick, buck ass naked, ripping ass. The chick's incredibly hot, but you don't know whether to laugh or jack off to it. You're trying to jack off to it, but you can't stop laughing. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
What?
They send you another
What? You never watch a porn video where the girl just keeps farting and then you're trying to, just can't jack off or choose between jerking it and laughing? You never did that, Shabisky?
I didn't hear him clearly the whole way. He said farting.
His buddy sent him a porno
farting?
video where the girl's farting throughout of it, and he's as hot as shit, but he can't tell whether he wants to jerk it or laugh at it.
Well, why would you laugh?
I
Dude,
couldn't imagine laughing
farts,
in the middle.
Farts are inherently funny. Farts are just.
It's
farts
funny
are,
that I'm just gonna go away from it.
Farts
and
are the
not
joke
jerk
that
off.
any language and culture will laugh at. There's never any fart that's not funny. Unless you fart and shark yourself.
Midgets fucking, and you're just like, dude. And he goes, wait till the end, man. There's this donkey, it gets really weird. It's like, what the fuck do you watch this shit, bro? Why are you sending me this? I mean...
That's what's up. That's what's up. Coming along nicely, tubes. Coming along nicely, tubes.
My favorite.
Coming along nicely, tubes. It's coming along nicely. That's what's up. Tape before a live studio audience. Farts. Farts.
I'm sorry, but this kind of blatant sexism pisses me off.
Damn straight.
Yep.
Like, I experienced similar treatment on Valentine's Day about 2 years ago. Like, you
I
got
thought that little
women
symbol
on
was a
YouTube
knee scab.
rocking these string bikinis, just tiny as fuck bikinis, right?
Feel that wanker and knee
Shaking their asses and shaking their titties. What do you guys think? It's a little cheeky, huh?
Cheeky little.
I like the neon colors. It's really pretty.
Pretty.
Then you got a bunch of horny ass dudes beating their meat to that shit. Like, oh yeah, Holly Wolf is doing another bikini try-on video. Yes! I dance around in my cock holster and a t-shirt and socks, and YouTube's like, we don't allow sexual content on our websites. About 2 weeks later, one of my fans sent me a video. Like, have you seen the naked news? Have you seen these chicks naked doing yoga? What? So I'm not allowed to wear a cock holster on YouTube, even though I already age restricted the video. But these chicks sit here fully naked, standing fully naked, doing the news with their shaped pussy and their tits and their tight little asses.
Wasn't this supposed to be about
hanging out
farts?
for the world to see, like, hey, look at me.
Why are you complaining about this, buddy?
I saw a woman doing naked yoga on YouTube, and she had like full nudity doing yoga.
Full?
Yeah, on YouTube. It was age restricted, of course, but I'm like, how come she can get away with that and Cobes can't have his little donger hanging out in a pillow fort? You know?
They got all the waxing videos too on there where they get completely naked.
Yeah, this woman was doing like Bikram sweat yoga or something. I don't know, push-ups, and her twat
It's
was popping.
educational, Billy. Yoga's educational.
Yeah, I think a lot of people could learn a lot from Cobes wearing a green screen over his dick.
So when I see crap like this, man.
He sniffed that.
Sniff it?
Yeah, it's not like he ever drinks anything sniff like that should be sniffed unless he was checking to see if it gone moldy yet. I guess that's fair. Usually sniff like a fine whiskey or something. A little snifter. Not here.
Like, fuck you, Twitch. If a guy would have farted on camera, nobody would have thought twice about it. They would have been like, oh, well. Typical gross male. Ripping Asperger's.
He's talking about the girl that forced a queef out on Twitch and got, I think, banned.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have. Queefs, free the queef. That's what I'm saying. Free the queef.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do a queef, whatever. I'm not tripping, but it's also like...
You notice he doesn't have much facial expressions. Like, he's like a pit bull. There's not a lot of expressions in their face.
Yeah, there's not a lot of reason to, right? He's got Asperger's, so he's not going to pick up on a lot of facial cues. So he probably is not going to learn them and use them himself, right?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
And that puppet's freaking me out back there.
Always, yeah. No, the fact that he had a weird threesome with that puppet and a fun-sized sex doll. I say fun size and just to save myself from saying something that might get us demonized.
Mm.
Hey, Mug, don't you have a little fucking doll that you put your hand up and play with?
No, I used to have one, but I gave it away to a fan.
Did you sell him?
I did.
How much did you get for him?
And I can't remember. It came in a package. It was a pimp box, and it became part of it. It was like, I ended up making like $6,000 off the pimp box. So yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I haven't made $6,000 off anything. I need to make a Billy box. It's gonna be like Schrodinger's cat box. Don't open it unless you want a fucking rude awakening.
Yeah, I'm standing outside the Casper City Hall.
Goth Guy Zone, keep out.
No, being a man, time for you to man up. You want to smell like a rock star? You want to smell like a badass? Get yourself some tactical soap and start smelling like an alpha male. But let me tell you something. Tactical soap gets the ladies in the mood, my dude. How much money would you pay for a soap like that? Hundreds? 200s? Let me tell you something. Tactical soap is only $10.95 a bar. With shipping, you're looking at a little bit over $11. Coupon code KingCobra for 10% off your next order.
Get it, guys. Tactical soap works so well that Cobes has been using it for 3 years now, and it's kept all the women off him. It's perfect. A perfect deterrent.
like it because it's black, it looks goth, and it smells amazing. But just how well does this soap work? Well, if you saw the video where I went to Frosty's and drank a beer, you didn't see the chick, but you heard her sitting next to me. She was loving the soap, dude.
This is like the smell that lingers after that weird guy at the bar that's talking to you finally leaves.
This is a boy. This is not a man. A boy wears this. This is the same guy who's wearing act.
This guy probably doesn't know anything interesting. The guy that wears this perfume is hoping to be rugged and elegant at the same time, not realizing that that actually doesn't exist. The kind of men that wear this are the kind of men that think that women that they meet in the bar are gonna have sex with them.
So I'm telling you right now, YouTube, if you don't get some of this tactical soap for yourself, you're being an absolute tool, my dude. Get yourself some tactical soap, and you too can smell as sexy as I do. The soap does not guarantee
Steph,
you
you
get
and him kind of favor.
We what?
You and Cobes kind of favor. Y'all could pass for brothers, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you think you might be related to Cobes?
Oh yeah, we look so similar. Dude,
Y'all might be cousins. Y'all might be cousins.
I'm a cutie pie pimp. That's not true.
You don't think he's a sexy goth bad boy?
No.
What?
No. Dude, he may not be a sexy
Maybe
goth
that's why
bad
you.
boy.
Maybe that's why you don't see yourself in him, because you see him as direct competition.
Yeah, I think.
Yes. He's getting all the bitches.
Do you think
I'm
he's
just
slaying
like,
all the coups you could have got?
Yeah, with his tactical soap. Like, how
Why
could
are you so angry at your first cousin for some
Shabs, do you want some testicle soap so you can compete?
Yeah, I want some testicle soaps. Give me some of them.
Somebody send Shabisky a bar of testicle soap so he can compete with King Cobes, sexy goth bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
Soap does not guarantee you'll get laid, but does guarantee you'll smell sexy to any lady you walk by.
Does guarantee you'll smell sexy to any lady you walk by. Oh, Cobra's about to rip some ass. I think farts are funny. It's probably why I haven't been laid in 3 years, but oh well.
He's always telling way too much information. He always tells us how long it's been since he's gotten laid. We constantly hear that, and it's like, why are you like bragging or like advertising to everybody that? I would keep that to myself.
Real men fart during sex.
He is keeping it to himself. He's kept it to himself for 3 years. He just told me that.
I've heard him say this over and over again.
He doesn't get the joke. Trubisky didn't get the joke. He kept it to himself for 3 years.
His sex he kept to himself.
Shut up, Pam. Okay.
God damn.
See, the joke, Trubisky.
You know what? I'm
is
taking
that,
another dab. I don't like this shit.
But
picking on
before
me,
you
Pam.
take that dab, will you just admit that Cobes has been keeping it to himself for the last 3 years? His sexual
keeping
prowess?
all the bitches to himself.
No,
is
he's
what
been keeping his
doing.
sex to himself. That's the
No.
joke.
There's no way a hunk like this can be I've gone 3 years. He's
Trubisky,
lying.
the joke is that he kept it to himself, like he did masturbation. And
What
stuff
isn't?
for 3 years? Didn't you
No,
get
it
the
isn't.
joke?
That's not the joke.
But Trubisky, I don't think you understand the joke.
Trubisky's a joke.
I'm gonna move on, Trubisky, because
you guys don't understand.
No,
the
you're
joke.
kind
That's
of
the problem here.
You're kind of
Okay?
embarrassing me right now, Trubisky, since you don't get the joke. I'm gonna move on, okay?
Stop
But the joke was he kept it to himself for 3 years.
Yeah, he kept his sex to himself. It was masturbation for like 3 years is the joke. He got wanker scabs and stuff.
I'm gonna give you wanker scabs.
You get it now, Trubisky?
Why?
I get it. I get it.
You get it?
Dude, I'm gonna give you wanker scabs, pimp. Back off, bro.
Pimp, we got to pop quiz him in about 4 minutes. You remember to pop quiz him, okay?
I'll remember.
Shut up.
All right. About 4 minutes.
Oh my god, Cobra's an overgrown child. He finds farts funny. Ugh, like, no wonder why he can't get laid. No, I'm gonna be an old ass man. One day, sitting on the rocking chair of the porch of my dream house, holding a pipe.
The Dream House is the best video when you guys ever see the Dream House video?
I don't
They
think
like
so.
CGI'd an entire mansion as he was describing it. It was so funny.
Still laughing my ass off about farts. It's not that I can't get laid, it's just a matter of time and place.
Time and place. See, that's me too. I could totally get laid, except the time and place. Like the time. The time that I am willing to have sex, nobody else is willing to, and the place that I could have sex with people is non-consensual. That's.
Speaking of timing, Shabby, what was the joke?
Pop quiz, Shabisky.
I don't remember any jokes.
Oh my God, Shabisky! The joke was that King Cobes has been keeping it to himself. His sex. That was the joke.
I'm gonna take a dab. I don't get the joke.
Are you keeping the dab to yourself?
No, I'm gonna share it with you guys. I'm gonna blow it into the camera, and you guys gotta suck it up.
The joke is that King Cobes was masturbating for 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't get the joke.
It was like how you do dabs.
It's too complicated.
You know how you do dabs?
Okay. Yeah.
Like imagine Cobes was doing not dabs but masturbating. That's the joke.
I don't get it.
My God.
The joke was that he masturbates.
Yeah, biscuits.
I still don't get it.
It's okay.
If you want to do that
He
dab.
didn't get it either. For 3 years, he didn't get it.
Final countdown. Do that dab.
Yeah, hold on. I'm heating up the nail. Cool.
Oh, you got to heat up the nail?
Yeah, with a big flamey thrower.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to play some more Cobes. Oh, look at... Okay, when you hit it, you and Cobes can take a hit at the exact same time. Isn't that cool? I'll play Cobes when you go to hit that dab and y'all just smoke together. How long until the nail's heated up and you can get that big ripper? All right.
Okay, let's...
When you put it to your mouth, I'm going to hit play.
King Cobra can be smooth when he
Smoking with Cobes. Shabisky and Cobes smoking together. Shabisky and Cobes smoking together. Like a couple of brothers. What the hell was that? That scared me.
That was creepy. This whole thing.
Yeah, confirmed smoking cousins. They're canna cousins.
They're definitely canna cousins.
Shabisky and King Cobes are the canna cousins. Cannabisky. Cannabisky.
Yeah, Cannabisky.
Cannabisky. I get it.
Cannabisky and King Chronic JFS. Let's go, Smoke Brothers. They're the canna cousins.
I like that Cannabisky. Do you like that, Pimp? Cannabisky?
No. Do you like Cannabisky?
You don't like Cannabisky? It's
and
good.
King Chronic JFS? They're the new Cheech and Chong.
King Chronic.
King Chronic JFS and Cannabisky.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna... Billy, me and Biscuits are gonna have to leave in like 10 minutes.
No, you're not. I have bad news for you, Pimp.
We've got to go do the shift.
If you leave, I will... I'm not sure what I'll do. It'll be very bad, though.
Why you do that?
Why do you make me do these things, Pimp?
Because I'm on a schedule, goddammit.
Fuck your schedule. We're way more important. There's 415 people watching right now. If we can get these likes up to 200, guys, I'll kick them off myself.
Yeah, seriously. If 215 likes, he'll kick us off.
Like it right now. All right.
Like it.
We're gonna watch more of this video while you guys are still here. Goth to goth.
Goth to goth.
That's what's up.
If it's okay for guys to rip ass on camera, it should be okay for girls to do it too.
It is okay for girls.
That myth that women don't fart. Bullshit.
Tell King Cobra to fuck off. I'm not his girl. I'm not his fucking dark queen as he says. Fuck off and get a new fucking girl.
Well, it's way better when dudes do it better. Man, I don't want to see farting females anymore.
No, I want my new kink is if somebody knows a link to a cameo of a girl that will fart and talk down to me, I'm willing to spend up to $20 per video for a girl
Holy
to just
shit,
rip
that's
ass.
gold mine.
Well, just watch any Shanny video then.
No, it's got to be like a gothic sexy queen bad girl, like whatever that was.
Oh, you're
It was-
saying that Shanny's not gothic sexy queen?
I'm saying Shanny's not anything. I don't want to give money to a known cat abuser. Okay?
Ben, while you were gone, we have discovered the fact that look at Cobes and look at Shabisky. They're at least first cousins.
Maybe twice removed.
They're kissing cousins.
No, I'm cute. Okay, I'm a cutie pie.
Cobes is cute.
No, he's not. You just said earlier he looks like a damn pit bull or something.
No, I said he don't have any facial expression like a pit bull is what I said. I didn't say you look like a damn pit bull.
I'd watch a video of you and Cobes making out, Shabisky.
I would definitely watch that.
Oh God.
I'd watch like 24 seconds of it at least.
Do you think that Shabisky could take Cobes in a fight, Billy?
I don't
No,
know.
not a
Are you a
chance.
fighter, Shabisky?
No, he's not.
I'm not a fighter, but I could. I if I had to, I'd probably beat his ass.
Okay.
I'd imagine. Why wouldn't I?
You said you would beat Jared Genesis and he knows backyard karate, so I don't.
Yeah. Hey, well, I said that because like he has a lot more body weight. Like he's taller than me, it seems. But he does seem like a total dipshit when it goes to fighting.
You think Jared's taller than you?
He seems like he's a little taller than me. How tall? I don't know if his height has ever been figured out, but he seems like he's a little bigger
He's
than
5'10".
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. I measured him.
You measured him?
Immeasurable.
So, damn. But because he does that backyard dipshit stuff, I just assume like, you know, maybe he probably fights like a total dipshit, and because of that might just be able to win. Because
How does a dipshit fight, Shabisky?
He showed us. Go play his fucking backyard
very
dipshit
poor
spinning
fighting.
videos.
He's not a good fighter.
Yeah,
I think you're wrong. I think he's an
But he
amazing
definitely, if he knew how to use it, he could beat the shit out of me.
I
no
think
doubt.
Cobes has like
All the body weight and
a Home
stuff.
Alone style set of traps ready for anybody that fucks with him.
I agree.
Like you go to fight Cobes,
yeah.
before you know it, you're gonna be rolling over and tripping on micro machines. I believe that. Cobes is gonna have like a battering ram made of bowling balls fly down and hit you in the face.
That makes sense.
It's gonna
I
happen.
can see that happening.
Cobes is gonna have like an exploding burger filled with nacho cheese and French fries, blobbed at your head. That's what Cobes do. Cobes is a monster.
Farts smell worse than a man's because they have to hold it in more.
Yeah, women's farts smell worse than a man's because men get to fart all day long. Women can only fart between the hours of 2 and 3 a.m. They have
How
to get
did
them.
he come to the conclusion that women's farts smell worse than men's?
Well,
Has
for
he been
one, for one, Cobes has only dated meth heads, and as you know, meth heads have the stinkiest stuff coming out of their holes.
Stanky.
I didn't know
Stanky.
that.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
it stinks.
You
It's
learn
the
things
worst.
every day.
Yeah, it's pure methane disembodied stink. It's gross.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Goddamn right, I think about it every day of my life.
Women are told if you fart, that's not very ladylike, so they gotta hold it. And they hold it. And it builds. Like drama in their life. It just builds. And then when it finally hits, they're like, God damn it, that smells horrible.
This is brilliancy right here.
Like women just take all that drama and those
I
farts
love
and
the
they just
hat.
suppress
No
it.
one else has a
suppress
hat
it.
like
nope,
that.
nope, don't want to start no shit. And then out of nowhere, it just explodes out of them like. jeez. Oh, sorry, my bad.
And then he wonders why he
Life is
hasn't
too
gotten
short to
laid
get
in
pissed
3
off
years.
about queefing and farting.
He just had like this smirk on his face where he just like said the new "I had a dream" speech. He's like, "Oh, that was clever. Life is too short to get angry at queefing or farting. I'm a fucking genius.
Agree.
I'm a genius."
Lucky. Ah, shit.
Or King Chronic
the truth,
hit another
dude.
pipe, yo.
You consider how miserably fucked up our world is, and you're gonna get offended by farting. Out of all things.
Yeah, we're all offended by farting.
Wow. You know, women fart just as good as men. Getting wanker scammed is no joke. I've had it before. It sucks!
It sucks!
TacticalSoap.com is designed to make women horny.
Oh wow.
Well, that's what's up.
But
Thank you,
anyway,
Matthew.
YouTube. Appreciate y'all watching the video, subscribing, and buying the merch.
I like how he calls everybody YouTube.
Yeah. It's coming along nicely, Tubes.
Tubes.
That
Time for this
sniff.
badass mother trucker to end the video. I'll catch you cool cobras later.
Did you fart? Yeah.
Oh my god, I farted on camera. So offensive.
That was a cool way to end the stream. That was actually kind of cool.
Poop, poop, poop. Poop, 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 poop,
Damn, after all
poop,
this fart
poop.
talk.
Poop, 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 poop. Poop, 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 poop.
It's pretty creative.
That was
I will
beautiful.
say.
That was wonderful. Poop, poop,
That's what's
poop.
up.
That's what's up. Gotta take a poop, poop, poop.
So what are you guys doing now?
What'd you say, Ben?
They're gonna rub their little dickheads together and start a fire.
What?
You never went to Boy Scout camp? You don't know how to start a
No.
fire?
I never did the Boy Scouts. I always did the Girl Scout. What?
Well, I woke up in the middle of the early morning to fart. And as soon as I farted, I shat myself a little bit. I'm like, oh, no, bathroom. And I didn't realize it had happened until I went to go pull up my pants and go back to bed. And I'm like, oh, really? Come on. I'm like, whatever. So I passed out with my shoes on. So here I am trying not to get poop on my fucking self. And it wasn't that much. It was a little teeny tiny bit. But it was enough that you would have felt it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, son of a bitch. So I managed to get my shoes off. And out of my, shit.
I'll get my shit ready.
All right. Have a good night.
You shit yourself. Pitmonk shit himself. You're sick.
And thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate
Wipe
y'all.
your
I love
ass,
you guys.
Pitmonk. I love you too.
Man, I'm trying to be nice. You
Tell
said
me you
that
love
about
me. Tell me you love me.
I don't love you no more. You just revealed my secret that I shit myself, and now I gotta go.
Fuck me like you love me, fat.
I get out of my pants and I grab some toilet paper and I'm mopping up the inside where that little spot is at. I figured if I could just wipe it all off the inside of my pants, put some OZM in there to deal with the scent, and then I had the
Bye,
OZM out,
Shabisky.
throw it in the hamper and change your pants. No big deal. It happens, right? Now, in the middle of fixing my little accident, I get up and my dresser drawer is open. And somehow I managed to cut my lower back on my open dresser drawer. Because I'm sitting there in the closet that attaches to my bathroom, just doing my thing, like cussing myself out. Just, dude, no, I was not happy. Look at that shit, Facebook. Tell me, how the fuck does one do that?
It's a nice tramp
You see
stamp.
that shit. That is some bullshit, dude.
This is why I hate being alive, okay? I'm not going to do anything stupid,
feel
mind
so
you.
alive.
I'm just saying. I don't
For the
stay
very
alive
first
because I
time.
want to. I stay alive because it would upset my fans, my friends, and my family if I did do something stupid. So, and here's the thing of it. That's called life. It sucks for every one of us. To which I say, love is like a fart. It stinks and involves assholes, and you shouldn't force it.
Near, far, wherever you are. Ah, good time. That was so deep when he said that. Love is like a fart. It stinks. It involves assholes, and you shouldn't force it. Somebody write that on a statue, please. I wonder how many statues there are of people farting. There's a bunch of people pissing, right? There's a lot of pissing statues out there. Usually fountains where the pee-pee comes out of the dang-dang. How many farting statues are there?
They both just ran away. Cowards.
Yeah. Ben, when we get our mansion, can we have shitting gargoyles? Like gargoyles taking a dump at the top of our mansion?
They're like chocolate fountains. You ever been to like one of those places where they have the chocolate fountains?
Oh, yeah. They used to have the chocolate wonder fountain at Golden Corral. They closed down the Golden Corral in Marysville. Heartbroken.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, looks like the audio is working. Sweet. I would like to say I'm sorry for my nasty temper.
You're welcome.
You know, I've struggled with my temper my whole entire life. I watched my dad who had a temper, and that's not an excuse. You know, the age-old expression, like father, like son. Jeez. But that's no excuse. Like, I'm not going to sit here and blame my dad or my autism for shit. Like, I'll admit having autism sucks and it makes life difficult. And, like, you know, earlier, I got my cooking video made. The food hack I did was the one I've been trying to do for a minute, and it turned out perfect. But now my phone doesn't want to upload the video to my desktop, and I'm like, jeez. So I'll figure out a way to make it happen, which would be a lot better than sitting here throwing a spurg fit because your phone, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not going to go into detail, but long story short, I lost my temper earlier, and I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. We love it when you lose your temper. It's content. Keep doing it, Papa.
You know, I've been dealing with my nasty autistic temper my whole life.
Yeah,
and
I saw him the other day.
It just gets to a point where I get sick of it, dude. I'm just like, ugh, dude. And usually when I lose my temper, it's over something really stupid, like, oh, you dropped a fork on the floor, or you stubbed your toe, or your video won't upload to your desktop. So I'm making this video, like, to apologize. Because you've seen my temper on camera before. I dropped a fork on live stream, so I threw it into my sink, and it shattered one of my fucking glass plates that I had in the sink. And people are sitting there going, oh my God, Cobra, that's so amusing when you do shit like that. No, it's not. Okay? My temper is not amusing.
It is.
Like, I'm sitting here wishing I had a smoking hot of-age girlfriend of my own to cuddle on. But you're not going to get of-age pussy if you're fucking losing your temper all the time. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're not going to get of-age pussy if you're losing your temper all the time? You should probably just say you're not going to get pussy if you're losing your temper all the time. Otherwise, it makes it sound like you're going to get underage pussy by losing your temper. It's kind of weird the way that Cobes keeps saying that. That gets to me. Needs to settle down
he always
there.
like it strictly defines.
It's become a bit of a catchphrase, but sometimes it just sounds a little weird.
Sorry, but that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's time for Cobra to be real with.
Egghead says he's so damn boring and creepy. Well, Egghead, the problem is we don't have any other content to watch. We have to watch King Cobra, and that's it.
Himself for a second. Like, I miss that feeling of having a sweet of age honey, a sweet of age honey, female, of course. I miss,
of course, female, of course,
having an of age female sitting in my lap and making me feel desired and wanted and attractive. I miss it. But I've decided, instead of bitching about my dry spell, I'm going to sacrifice my dry spell to try to improve gender relations. But then when I start examining gender relations, it just frustrates me even more that I'm single. I'm like, fuck, I'm a decent guy. Maybe I have my issues and I got some shit I got to personally work on. But at the end of the day, I'm a decent guy, you know? Shit. And I feel bad about, honestly, I feel bad about losing my temper, dude. Earlier was not a good example. Like, I was losing my temper like crazy earlier. And then I finally stopped, and then something happened.
An example of what might have happened.
It's becoming a real big mishap.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, dude.
So stop that from happening, please.
I'm trying.
I hate this neighbor.
Yeah.
And it made me realize, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're not going to make any friends or get anyone on your side if you keep this up. You know, I'm not going to say what happened earlier. That's really none of y'all's business. But something happened earlier that just made me fucking realize, dude, you got to control your temper. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. You're pissed off because you haven't had pussy in 3 years. You're pissed off because gender relations suck. You're pissed off because of the way the world's turning to shit. You're pissed off because your phone won't cooperate. Maybe you want to stop, take a breath, and just be like, it's going to be okay. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm almost fucking 30 years old. That's why, you know.
East Max says, man, he got bullied by the Chad neighbor. That neighbor was a puss. That neighbor was probably talking a big game all the way up to the doorstep next to his damn girlfriend. And when the Cobes opened the door, he's like, yeah, well, it's not, you better stop. You puss. I'd have pissed in his Cheerios.
Because I'll admit, I've lost my temper a couple times living here. And my neighbors shouldn't have to put up with that crap. Like, I genuinely feel bad about that. Like, I was going to do a stand-up routine, which would start with my what's the deal with the airplane food bit, and then progress into whatever else. But
he was like, I was going to do some of Seinfeld's early stand-up as my stand-up routine.
I'll do it tomorrow. You know, and if I can't get a girl, sincerely, if I can't get a girlfriend, then I will gladly save up $3,000 for one of those bedroom dolls. One that's 5'8".
Move to Nevada where you can go have sex with a damn hooker legally, Cobes. Wash yourself up.
Yeah, don't buy the doll.
Take off your rings. Go spend $400 to cuddle with somebody and give them kisses. Do that. Fly over there once a month for $500. Once a year. End your dry spell once a year for like $1,000. Do that, Cobes.
Adult-sized female and has some tiggle, yeah. Give or take. If I haven't found a girlfriend in the next like 2 to 3 years, I might save up for one. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not gonna save up for one. I hate the fact
that I don't have anything to cuddle with at night. I get lonely and depressed.
Would it be a bad idea for him to get like a big fat dog to cuddle with? Just get a big old fat dog.
He might try to fuck it.
I hope not, Cobes. Don't do that.
But there's no reason why I can't get a girlfriend. Except that there's a lot of reasons why I can't get a girlfriend. One, my trolls are dickheads. Two, my hygiene is not the best. Three, I
Wash
have
yourself.
Asperger's.
How do you
take a bath?
Four, I got
Wash yourself.
How the hell?
Take a bath. Show me what you're working with.
How the hell does this asshole? One of his memes is that he buys expensive tactical soap, but his hygiene isn't the best. Are you fucking serious, Cobes? You brag about your soap all the time. How is your hygiene poor?
Nasty ass fucking
wash yourself.
Temper. Five.
Show me what you're cleaning with.
Even if I'm not trying to be creepy, I just give off creepy vibes. But I wanted to make this video more or less for my neighbors and kind of just be like, you know what? I'm sorry that my temper is disgusting. Like, I'm not going to go into details because that's just not necessary. But it gets to a point where even I'm feeling self-conscious about my temper, you know?
Shake your ass. Watch yourself.
Like, this video is more or less for my neighbor.
So, poor Cobes. He's stinky, and he brags about soap all the time. Like, that's really bad. He gets sad because his neighbors are dicks to him. He gets sad because he ain't got a woman. Somebody out there's got to love Cobes for Cobes. I don't know. Maybe we try and push Cobes to a bigger audience. Get him as like the next bachelor on H3H3's show. Cobes would be the best bachelor. Get Cobes a nice girlfriend on H3H3. We need something. We need somebody to champion this boy. I would go wingman myself for him if I had the free time. I would. He needs love. He needs love. Cobes needs love.
Than anything. It's okay to be pissed off and angry about shit. Just don't fucking lose your temper. Anger is a perfectly natural human emotion. Like, look at that food hacked pizza. It's cooked all the way through. It's not burnt. Like that food hack I've been trying to do for the last couple of days. I got it. And you know, why was I frustrated earlier? It's gonna seem stupid, but every time I've tried to make that food hack video work, something goes wrong to where the video doesn't turn out. This time, the video turns out perfect, and now it won't let me upload it to my desktop. Great. And as far as people threatening to kick my ass goes, you cannot hit me. You might be able to, but you won't get away with it because I will press charges. I have autism. So if you lay a fucking finger on me, I will press charges and be like, yeah, I'm autistic, this person hit me, and that's all I gotta say. Okay? I'm not trying to start drama with nobody. That's beside the point. You know what I'm saying? That's just random and out there, just, you know what I'm saying?
Don't hit
on a
King
side
Cobes.
note kind of thing. But, yeah. Like, I'm trying to keep my cool and not be a dangerous individual, if that makes any sense. I don't want to start drama or bullshit in my life, okay?
Proud of
I
you,
love my
Cobes.
new apartment, and if I want to keep it, you might want to work on your fucking temper because...
Might want to work on your temper, and you might want to stop smoking inside like you're not supposed to. You might want to stop breaking the rules that you broke in your last apartment that got you evicted.
That's just a reality check, checking in. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Good thing that was on my chair and not on the carpet.
God damn it.
We're Gucci.
Oh. Cobes. Stop smoking inside.
Outside of the whole self-reflecting and being like fuck my temper kind of thing, I have the food hack video. As soon as my cell phone cooperates, I can upload it to YouTube. And you know what? That fucking pizza I made earlier, chef's kiss, turned out delicious. Everything I put on top of it was perfect.
Nope.
I can easily recreate it again if my phone won't let me upload it, and I'll go live to recreate it if I have to.
Do it, Cobes.
And you know what? When I feel myself getting angry, I have to learn to recognize those emotions and be like, okay, you're getting angry, you're getting upset. First question, is this worth getting upset over?
It usually isn't.
Hello? Yeah, nope. Not falling for that. Like, it takes a big man to admit, hey, you know what? I'm wrong in this situation. It takes a bigger man to admit when he's wrong. I gotta work on myself. And admitting that I have a temper problem and that I need to work on myself, it's not easy, dude. It's not. My fans sent me some of this ranch, this bacon cheese, smoky ranch.
Smoky ranch.
And oh my god, dude. Stupid good on top of the pizza that I made.
Stupid
There's just no need to fucking be like this, man. Fucking self-reflection is a bitch because it makes you realize a lot of shit. Fuck you, you little asshole.
Don't cuss out Sean.
Yeah,
no!
Sean's a good boy. He's a sweet boy.
That's the last thing you need to do is cuss out Sean.
On your plate.
Sean did nothing. Sean's a sweet boy.
Fucking Sean sitting over there on the futon like, oh, King Cobra's got a hot temper. How hot is it? How hot is Carolina Reaper peppers? Because that's how hot my temper is. And honestly, that's not healthy, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's not healthy.
Like, I don't want to subjugate my neighbors to this crap.
Don't subjugate your neighbors.
Oh, great. The fucking goth asshole and such unit.
No, what he needs to do is just tell his neighbor next time, yeah, sorry, it's not me. It was internet trolling me. So if you want to take it out on the internet, come on in and talk to the internet. And then bring his neighbor and have his neighbor cut a fucking angry promo at the internet. That would be content.
That would be beautiful.
Is
content.
losing his temper again. Fantastic. I hope he calms down. I don't like listening to it. I'm serious. I love my new apartment. I'm so much happier
smoking there, though.
I love my baby
here
mother. I'll never let her go.
Than I was in my old location. The old location's gonna have nostalgia purpose, but outside of that, you know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, dude, my kid self would think my adult self is a badass. You know what I'm saying?
I love
and
that.
That's just being real about it. So thank you, YouTube, for joining me in my self-reflection video. As I make it, I'm taking what I say to heart and being like, okay, you want a girlfriend, you want to get signed by a major record company, like, say, Roadrunner Records or what have you. Which, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I will stick with Deathbed Tapes until the day I die.
Until the day
because
I
Alex
die?
Ford kicks ass. The fact that I had a fan who got inspired to start their own record company because they saw me start my own wand business. They're like, hey, I'm a fan of King Cobra JFS. I'm going to buy a couple wands from him. And then lo and behold, I'm going to also start my own company. That's pretty sweet. Not a whole lot of musicians can say that. That, oh, hey, the side business I did outside of my music inspired someone else that was a customer of mine to start their own record business, and that's how I got my record deal. Yeah! Well, it's 9:54 on a Sunday, so I gotta wrap this self-reflection video up, and that's most definitely what's up.
9:54
Like,
on a Sunday.
I'm not trying to start drama up here, man. I got a new place. It's bigger. It's spacious. And the location for me is just perfect.
Forget
I'm
that,
not
Cobes.
trying to start crap with
Tell
anyone.
your neighbor to fuck off.
I'm just trying to live my life to the best of my ability.
Do it, Cobes. You got this.
Now, I've been on this video for an hour. Just self-reflecting.
Just
and
don't
being
pick
like,
on
you know
Sean
what?
anymore.
This is
Sean
what's
was there to
pissing
stand
me
up for you
off,
when that neighbor was
and I
knocking on
need
the
to
door.
work on it.
That damn neighbor.
Anyways, YouTube, I appreciate y'all watching the video. I'll catch y'all later.
Coming along nicely.
Like, maybe you want to
Cobes.
stop, take a breath, and just be like, it's gonna be okay.
I love my baby mother. I never let her go.
Yeah, Crazy Loke's gonna do this. You know what you are, Chinaman chink goop nip. Yeah.
Whoa! Oh my God. Is he racist against other Asians? Is that what he does? And that's, dude, now I know why his nose is busted. This is like he's younger here. That's why his nose got busted, right? For saying that shit.
He's about to get caught with them things.
Crazy Lokes had to do that, you know what I'm saying? For reals though, cause so many Chinamans hate on Crazy Lokes and stuff like that.
That is not a good term to use.
Imagine if 9 to 10 Chinese people had hated on you in your life, and you took it all out on one
He is
random
one-
person
I mean,
at a
take a DNA test. This dude's probably got a good amount in him.
doesn't even matter, right? Like his idea is that it's okay for him to do that because
he's Asian. He can say
people,
that
Chinese people
word?
hated on him before.
That's a
No,
horrible
he's saying
word.
because they hated on him before, he can just randomly pick some guy in the grocery store and
probably
attack
Chinese.
him. That's fucked.
He's probably mostly
Fucked.
Chinese.
Because of his Steven Seagal look and his Keanu Reeves look. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, if you look here, his nose isn't busted, and now if you look at him, it is. He must have talked shit to the wrong
Bills though,
person.
shout goes out to all the fans and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For reals though, so many fucking dim sums hate on me. You know what I'm saying?
Dim sums. That's racist too.
But much love to my China whores. We can all watch some China movies together. You know what I'm saying? Much love to my women. You know, we can watch some comedy together. We can watch some scary movies together. It's all to the good. God bless everybody. Shout goes out to the fans. Thanks for understanding.
For reals though.
Wow, that was terrible.
Yeah, like he seems like such an innocent young
Sure,
man.
Mr. Chinaman Gucci Nip. Yeah, Crazy Lokes had to do that. You know what I'm saying? For reals though.
So people sent this to me, like showing Crazy Lokes can be racist.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? Haters still be hating on me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For reals though. But the Lokes knows is that he gonna keep on pushing. But the reason why they hate on Crazy Lokes is because of his Steven Seagal look. You know what I'm saying? And it's
there's my buddy Jack Ripper in the chat. Hey, Jack.
Keanu Reeves look and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For reals though. The Lokes knows is that he just gonna tell what it is on them haters and stuff like that. Shout goes out to all the fans and stuff like that. Thanks for understanding. The Lokes keeps it pushing. God bless everybody. Shit.
God bless everybody except for the people that I just denigrated because of their race. Yeah, good one. I used to think he was fun and I liked laughing at him. This totally spoiled it for me.
Yeah, Crazy Lokes, I want to do this. You know what you are, Mr. Chinaman? Cheating it good. Yeah, Crazy Lokes had to do that.
Oh God! Well, now he has a wound on the side of his face after saying this shit.
You know what I'm saying? For reals though. So when I continue to keep on pushing, haters don't hate and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For reals though.
I know what you're saying.
Keep on pushing at the end of trilogy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For reals though. But much love to my China bitches. We can all have chow mein together. You know what I'm saying? Much love.
Is he saying that like with a racist connotation, like chow mein?
To my win.
Is it weird to like call out racism against Asians from an Asian?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? We can all have lunch or dinner together, because I usually wake up in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? For reals, those all to the good. Shout goes out to all the...
I like how his like little routine has never changed though.
Fans and stuff like that. Thanks for understanding that the Lokes go through so many haters and he don't want it to go back and forth no more. God bless everybody. Chip.
Isolation Agarist said, ooh, Sweet Boy's been busy, but I'm here now. Cheers. Welcome back. Congasm said, check DMs from Are We Having Fun Yet on Twitter for extra good content. Also put Streamlabs link in second line of description for more donos. Not Ashley said, boop. Matthew Krecklau said, love you, Billy. You can tell you've lost some pounds this month.
For reals, dog.
Bay Area of Gaming said, if you need to see an example of how someone can fight well, look at that Mike Perry bar fight that happened last year. Flame Lies gives that big love. The Speakerbox 123 said, how did Rev's family get rich? $700,000 is could have been life insurance. Who knows?
Billy, you want to do the arm wrestling match right now?
No.
No?
Seth looks, is this the broad from the Drew Carey show? Mimi, for Christ. Ha 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 ha. Bay of Gaming says moist is funnier word than the N-word. Well, thanks for that observation, Bay of Gaming. For the respect that gives that big love. Looks like Daniel G became a big-time Patreon. Looks like a year at the $5 level. Thank you for that, Daniel. Calificent said, if Shanny beat Rev for talking to her kid like that, I'd totally be on her side, but I doubt she would step up for them. Ash said, imagine if Shanny worked out and got ripped. One scary ham. Whee!
Yeah.
Eduardo Garcia became a big-time $100 patron again this month. Thank you so much, Eduardo, for your continued support. Appreciate you. And that's all I see in the history of the Streamlabs for now. Bang, booty butt gang.
So we're about to wrap it up. We didn't meet our 75% goal. It's cool. We're going to wrap up the show in just a moment here. Billy, what do you have to close out everything here?
I just want everybody to know
Could
that...
if I could... Oh, no, I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
I just want everybody to know that you didn't like it enough tonight. You all should have liked the video more. But at least you stuck with us and watched. I guess if you're too afraid to click the damn like button, that's a personal problem. We asked you nicely. I'm going to start demanding it, and then we're going to have serious trials and tribulations, okay? What's this, porn music? Oh, 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 oh. Buy AMC. AMC, gotta buy it. Can't afford it, stay quiet. Spend money on magic cards, and that's the tragic part. I'm broke, no cash. I'ma be on the street on my ass. No money, it's not funny. Can't buy that AMC. Everybody get rich with me when you buy that AMC. Everybody get rich with me, too late to buy that AMC. You made $5K today, well donate that money to me. You made $5K today, well donate that money so I can go play more magic cards. Gotta play them cards. Thank you for giving you something to listen to money-wise, not Ashley. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that cash with me, Ashley. Very sweet of you. Throw a buck or two. And by tomorrow, we'll be back again. Last show of the week. We're gonna hit that goal. Hey! Pussy, pussy, marijuana. 3 things that I don't have. Pussy, pussy, marijuana. 3 things that I can't grab. Hey!
That's not true.
Hold your lighters up higher.
Oh my God.
Hold your lighter higher. Get higher than giraffe pussy on marijuana. Higher than giraffe pussy on marijuana. Get higher, higher. Liar, liar. Like that lighter, lighter. I got that fire, fire. Do a doob, do a doob, do a weed. I got a doob, I'm getting high. I'm going poggers. Hey, do a donut.
Big ass swinging knockers.
Doing knockers, big old swinging knockers. If you got big old knockers, then that be poggers. Honestly, I love eggnog. I love eggnog. I don't really actually like eggnog.
Let me get a swing of that.
What rhymes with eggnog? Hey.
Bullsog.
Bullsog. Yeah, let's play some Frogger. It's poggers. Reverend Shanny probably can't own doggers. They can't take care of their cats.
Oh, damn. Hold on. I have to pick a better one. Dude, this is the old favorite, actually.
Hey,
I still have this.
Prince Moore with
Save.
Super Chat. Boom, 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 boom.
From way back in the day, y'all.
Way back in the day on the track, and I'm gay like it was Pride Month. I got a wide butt, big load, dropping loads on toads, getting froggy. I'ma jump poggers on a dump, dropping farts like my name's King Cobes. Got that music in your lobes of the ear, no fear, yo rear so clear, dropping pussy farts from the front, no beef, that's a queef, best believe. It's like a leaf from a tree, then I leave. Can't see me, I can't breathe. That's the sound of the police on the beast. I'm obese like I'm Shanny. Up the ante, I drop them panties like they're nuclear bombs. And then I puke on your mom. I salam like the Lakem, I'm a Laker. Like Kobe Bryant, butt naked. You're a faker on a helicopter. Tell a doctor 9mm proctologist. Asshole up in the colleges where the knowledge is. Read a fucking book, then you take a fucking look. Drop that fucking rook, no pawn on a chessboard. I fuck your chest hoard, young Bill Fridge. I got the best chords. Talking magic, motherfucker, let the mana tap. And I rap, bitch, about to get your booty slapped. Drop a cap, no capping. Feeling crunchy, crunch berries like the captain. And now I'm slapping everybody when I'm snapping. Talking shit, drop a bitch in the motherfucking ass when it start clapping. Round of applause, pounding it raw, down in the drawers. Call it pause. ASPCA, pet clinic, get in it. Bill Fritz, eat spinach like a Popeye, a hot guy. I'm not high, but I love weed. Till my butt bleed. I'm just shitting no crimson on the ocean. Motion from behind, fill my ass with lotion. Penetration, never hating, hesitating, now I'm waiting. I got no patience, like a poor doctor. I pour Dr. Pepper on your titties. Fuck the city, fucking $1.50 on the freeway. I ain't give a trick no leeway. I can prepay on credit, get it. If I said it, I meant it. Type that shit on Reddit. Talk a lot of trash, drop a lot of cash, all up in your ass. Mashed potato smash. So hard, no carbs, I'm keto.
Oh,
like
God.
Chester,
Should I keep it going?
when I drop it like a
Okay,
Cheeto.
okay.
Hit him with the free throw. Top decking, no card, so hard. Switch charge. Shout out to Joey. 9mm blowing. What the fuck?
All right.
Well, I hope everybody poured their Dr. Pepper on their titties when I said that. That wasn't just a rap line, it was a command. I want to see videos sent via Twitter of Dr. Pepper all over your tits right now. Every single fan, whether it's man tits, if you have survived cancer and your tits are cut out, still do it. It's a demand. Unless, you know, you're for some reason it's illegal to show your boobs. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We are going to wrap it up, and we're going to do a show tomorrow for all of y'all.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
It's going to be a super show, and we're already 66 of the percent of the way there, so that's huge. That is pretty fucking huge.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
We'll be back again tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants, Drunken Peasants.